We are going to be looking at a lot of examples throughout this course, but I figured it was a good idea just to show you an example using colour. And I've opened up LiveWeave. I've edited the default template that comes in LiveWeave just to change the Hello Weaver bit to an H1 header. So I've got H1 before and the closing H1 afterwards. And now down here I'm going to just create a little bit of CSS. Now the CSS is there to format the HTML, and the bit of HTML I want to format is the H1 header. Now you remember that that H1 bit before the curly bracket is called a selector. And what I'm telling the HTML document to do is to format all the H1 headers on the page using whatever is in the declaration block following the selector. So let's just change the color of the headline. And to do this, we just type the word color followed by a colon, and then we can enter the color. And LiveWeave, as we saw in a previous tutorial, gives us a list of colors that we can choose from. So if we choose Indian red, and there is a little bug in LiveWeave that sometimes when you're choosing things there, it puts it up there in the HTML code. So let's just change that back. So I've got the color now as Indian red. I could change it to a different color, let's say olive drab. And you see there again we've got that little bug where it's just inserted the CSS color code into that tag. Not sure why that happens, or whether it's something I'm doing, but anyway, you can see there that is the way we would define the color of something. It's a declaration inside the declaration block following the selector, which tells the HTML document over here, or up here rather, what we want to, how we want to format that particular HTML element. So that's color. Another thing we can do is specify a background color. And to specify a background color, we type background dash color. But as we're typing it, you can see we're getting a list here in LiveWeave to help us. We want to select background color, and you can see it's just added it again up here. So we're down with background color. Let's say that we want it to be peach puff. Okay, and we've now got a background color applied to our H1 header. So that's a simple example of using color and how we would use it. If you wanted to use a tool like Color Pick and choose your colors with that, let's say we want to do the background this color that we've just arranged. Let's do that again. Background color this color. We can grab the hex code from that. Let's move that out of the way, and we just replace everything after the hashtag with that hex code, and you'll see now that the color matches the one we chose in Color Pick. If you're doing a color from scratch and you haven't already got a color in there like I have, let's just delete that out of the way, and you're picking something with Color Pick, then just remember that when you come across to here, you need to put in the hashtag first and then paste in your color, and there you can see the background color is the same, matches. So that's how you use colors in a very simple way in CSS.